Off again. I can't even see the phone screen. People are comment. I'll take my time to read them. So I'm live. Am I live? Yes, I am. Am I live? Just pinch myself. I'm not sure. Let me go. Let me go. I'll do a shortcut through here. Can I get down that road, the alleyway? There's some street signs there, man. People love taking notes of street signs, whacking it into Google Earth, Google Maps. Oh my God, you was there. You weren't there, man. You haven't seen what I've seen, man. Hello, darling. Give me a partial smile. I never noticed these massage places before. I get many customers down this road. There's no one here. Maybe I'll try and give them some business. See if they can rub my genie, make money come out. I doubt it. I'm going no lead in my pencil at the moment. I was relieved of it this morning. Climbed up my pole out to get out of bed. Obviously I kept slipping down the pole, so I had to keep rubbing my pole off. I kept rubbing my pole up and down until I eventually managed to use my pole to climb out of bed. I don't know, that's just how it goes. Especially when you're close to the poles. There's a white bird there, I don't know how to describe her. I can't see what nationality she is. Just by the colour of her skin. She could be Ukrainian, she could be Russian, could be English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, Norwegian. You see those two little school kids on a bike, on a scooter just go past. This is what I find reminds me that I'm in a completely different country or part of the world. It's the roads. It's the roads which stand out the most for me. There's two little kids that went past me, probably in their teens, riding on a moped, no helmets. The bike's probably bought for them by their parents because they can't bother to pick them up and take them to school by themselves. Oh no, no problem. We'll just buy them a motorbike and then they can go by themselves, or we can stay out and drink and do what we want to do. If they crash, oh no problem. It's not far from the hospital. Remember, I've got like a stepson from an old marriage out here. The way that he went to like a government school out here and he got caught kissing a girl, and it was so embarrassing for him because it was against the government school rules. So I was called in as a parent and his mum and the parents of the girl were in the room. The kids had to sit on the floor. The teenagers had to sit on the floor while the parents sat round with the teachers. Made a big issue about it, and all he did was kiss her. Well, I was proud of him because, you know, he's turned out straight, you know, and that's my biggest worry of having a boy, you know. I don't mind if a bird turns out, you know, to drink from a furry cup. You know, a son, you want him to be, and I was happy, but the teachers, they weren't happy. Another thing about the government schools out here is that they got like a point system if you get in trouble. Like if you forget your hat, you lose a point and stuff like that. And if you accumulate too many points, at the weekend you have to go to school, but you don't just go to school. A bus picks them up and they take them off with the military, and they have to go camping for the whole weekend. But it's not camping like, relaxed style camping. It's like drill exercises. And he had to do that once, and the other kids that he had to do it with, apparently they were like habitual offenders, and to them they've been there plenty of times. Did it work? Depends on the person. I mean, if you're naturally naughty, you're always going to get in trouble. It worked with him. He didn't want to go back there at the weekend again. But for the habitual offenders, Dave Courtney always used to say, he used to have this philosophy, opinion, or whatever he called it. Some people are just born with that naughty gene, and they're just drawn to do naughty stuff. No matter how much you punish them or whatever, it's just in them to do that. It doesn't matter where they're from, whether they're from poverty background, born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They're just going to be drawn to being naughty. I believe that. It's just some people are just drawn to do naughty things. I mean, look at these people that got like big families and with like 10 brothers and sisters, and it's not all of them that turn out to be naughty. It's only like one or two of them, or it's not any one that's like a bad apple. But they're the ones that make the newspapers. You don't get into the newspaper for landing a good job in a bank or something like that and getting promoted to be a manager. Well, you get in the newspapers for blagging the bank, or maybe if you were a bank manager, you managed to siphon some money out and you got caught. I think some of the biggest robberies in history from banks have been committed via fraud from inside jobs. I think one of the biggest one in history up to a certain point, I don't know about now, was done by a member of staff, and in America, he took like a dime off everybody's account and put it into a separate account, so no one noticed it on their bank statement, like a dime missing. It's like not even like a fraction of a dollar, but he took one of every single person's account, and the reason why he got caught is because the account got flagged because it had so much money in it. And then when they started looking into the account, traced it back to a member of staff, was like, hang on a minute, I know you got a high paid job, but not that high. A friend of mine in England, who every lunchtime, used to go to work, and lunchtime, you have an hour's break, so you got time to go out and enjoy your lunch, and he'd always be down the bank, spending his whole lunch in the bank, questioning like a payment that came off his statement of about 0.5 pence or something. And I wouldn't bother doing it, but he did it every time, and every time the bank said, oh, it was a mistake on our behalf, sorry, we'll refund you. So they do that all the time. They work on the fact that people probably too lazy or can't be bothered to question a deduction from your bank of like 5 pence or 1 penny. But then if they do it from like 13 million accounts, that's profit. Out here to work in a bank, the staff have to have quite a lot of money in a deposit account, or in some cases they've got to put land in the bank. So if they staff blag the bank because they're going to be trusted with large sums of cash, then they can just they sign a contract, when they employment contract, they're found guilty of their fingers in the cookie jar, they can just swipe the assets of them, or the cash, and probably be prosecuted too and get 7 years in jail, probably more depending on what they've done. Works out well doing business like that, and a lot of people they're desperate for looking for business partners out here, because for a foreigner to own a business, they can only own 49% of the shares. Thais have to be 51% shareholders, but that can be between 4 or 5 shareholders, as long as the other 51% is majority owned by Thais. So if you look, sometimes they got legitimate business, like I don't know, say construction or building or whatever, and and sometimes they might for example, if I was a builder back home by trade, I know my living inside out, and I get talking to a local Thai bloke, and he seems to know his business too. I think maybe we should join forces, and people do that, but in the day, like, if he's successful at his job, he's going to have money. So, if you're going to, if he's going to be trusted with large sums of money, that's quite a good little technique. You put money in an escrow deposit account. Whilst you're working, that money stays there. Whilst you're with the company, when you leave, you get it back. And if you decide to do a bolt with a few £100,000, then we'll take that money off you and we'll send you over to be prosecuted. I saw on whose panel was it? There was this bloke called Roy on there trying to justify some things which are unjustifiable, and he was saying stuff. He was acting like a gangster, like a street smart gangster, and then he was saying that he was going to prosecute us for having a go at him. And then he said he was a psychologist. So he's a psychologist, street gangster, who can prosecute you after he's, filled you in. Fair play. KFC there, right in the middle of the road. Just don't even look. Put your hand out, that will stop the cars. That'll stop it from. It's a new. There you go. There's a new technique there, new gesture. Forget having, bumpers, helmets, guards. Just put your hand out, and that's it. Problem solved. Well, these lot are gonna put their hands out. No. So if I walk across, oh, yeah, I know. Okay, 1 million people in the chat. There's so many people here that they can only put the number 1 because I can't fit the 6 zeros behind it. Now it's got a 2 million. I'll tell you what, technology nowadays, like, cameras everywhere, and no, you're not. No. Oy. You weren't looking. Your fault. I'm never wrong. Trust me. I'm a doctor. He weren't looking. If he was looking, he wouldn't have carried on pulling out. I would have my indicator on. I had my hand out. Oh, I didn't have my hand out. That's probably why. I couldn't see me. Maybe I was wrong. I've got to put my hand up and own up to it. Or was it hands up? It's 32 degrees. Please don't stop the music. I ain't never going back. I would like to go back. I just can't be bothered. Maybe I'll drive back to England. So there was a Thai, he drove his motorbike from Thailand to England. He documented it on like TikTok or something. And there's a picture of him like in Westminster or somewhere like that. Drove all the way up through Thailand, through Laos, China, Russia, a few other countries, East Europe, West Europe, Northern Europe, and then up into England. Fair play. G'day. You know, you can actually drive around the world. There's apparently Russia and Russia and America are actually connected. If you look at when you look at the globe, when you look at it on a piece of paper, it's hard to connect the dots. But when you look at those old-fashioned globe things, you can see that the two pieces of land join, and apparently they're joined by a bridge as well. So Russia and the US, that used to be sworn enemies, are actually neighbours. Not a lot of people know that I know that. Well, I am a nosy neighbour. I'm going to go through the little strip in Le Maire. Show people a bit of this area, maybe map it out a bit. There's a waterfall there, 1 kilometre to the left, over there. I believe you can, the snake show. I hate it when you get a big car blocking so you can't see. But when I was travelling around Europe, I remember like everything's on the other side of the road, and those big lorries used to block the signposts. Back in the days, they didn't have GPS and sat navs. It was a nightmare. The amount of turnings I've missed because of big lorries blocking the signpost. I can't overtake. This person's right in the middle of the road. Oh, right, let's just pull out. They didn't even look. Did anyone see their heads turn to the left? No. Because they think to themselves, if I can't see it, it's not there. And I'll never see it, because the next thing they'll see is maybe a light shining on them, or they're staring up at the operating theatre with the machine next to going beep, 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 and not Timmy Time. Time sponsored by Accuracy is you're dead. You're out of time. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Tell you what, since the lockdown, like laundry shops have gone, like unmanned laundry shops seem to be everywhere. If you want to launder money, you could actually buy a laundry shop and launder your money through it quite easily. Temple then. Every time I come around the island, I always see a new business being built, or a restaurant knocked down, or a new thing being put up. Things don't tend to stay up for ages. I can't remember any of the pubs I used to drink at in England. I remember like a handful. Even the local ones around Wandsworth. I can't remember. I was thinking about it the other day. I can't. I think the King's Head. I can't even remember them. I used to watch all the World Cups in there and all that. All the Euro 96. World Cup 2000. It was close to, and I used to go to Clapham quite a lot as well, staying around in there, saw some footy in them. pubs were just mobbed out. I don't know if they're like that anymore then. Alright, Banner. Long time no see. It's half a minute to read it. Alright, bro, what's the favourite food? That's what Radio Fuming asked me. A lot of people ask me that. It would have to be white snapper and red snapper. You get a nice big portion of protein. White snapper is sort of boiled and it comes out on a plate with a candle underneath it. Water out, probably keep the water warm. Red snapper is sort of fried with sweet and sour sauce. You get big chunks of it, big chunks of fish. Apparently it's really good for you as well. It's good for your brain, and I haven't got much brain left, so I need to take care of the brain that I've got. I've been ghosting because I feel you, man. I quite like ghosting sometimes. Like when I got help my friend decorating houses, and if he goes out for a few hours, I just whack the YouTube on through the Bluetooth speakers and I just listen in the background. I know quite a few people that do that with YouTube. They're at work, especially people that grow up, like people that builders and stuff like that, and plasterers. You just leave it in the background. I'm stuck it. Who's messaging me? Phone number removed from my account. Which phone is it? Oh, I forgot to charge that one. Where's my other phone? Oh. Where is it? Please don't tell me I lost that phone. It was dim way, didn't it? God, such a mess. Can't find it. Somebody call my YouTube phone. I can't find it. I'm worried I might have left it in a restaurant or something. Oh, it's there. Found it. Found it. It's okay. False alarm. Oh, got a message. Sorry, responding to a message whilst I was driving. And another one, and another one. What's going on there? There's more cars than usual. Get really drunk and do drink drive. I would like to do that actually. It'd be interesting if I could like go trolling for trolls, because I guarantee that my trolls would be watching, looking for street signs, ready to call the police out here, trying to get me nicked, not knowing that things don't really work like that. But they waste a lot of their own time, and I would be happy doing that. Yeah, I might do that, Iceman. I might do that. I might get out of my tree and go for a drink, have a drive, go out and see what I can find. In the summertime, you got women on your mind. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Who says ice is a bad influence on me? It's not a bad influence. It's a good influence. There's too many people on this island anyway. Some of us need to be lifted or, you know, sent to the morgue or something. Sent back home. I want to go through the Lamai Strip. It's one way, so I'm going to do half of it. See over there? See? Oh, it's fight. Like Plastic Africans, there's a screensaver, not screensaver, porn bammer or screensaver, something like that. With Plastic African lifts his hand up and does a fart. Because, big up the farts. This Amazon's a special Amazon. It connects to the beach. It's like a restaurant and a coffee shop moulded together. New shops around. There's a curtain shop there. God, Jesus, why are you driving so slow? What are you doing? Get a life or get tucked. Oh, they're the reason why the traffic moves like 1 mile an hour sometimes. There's a shooting range up here to the left. It's just gone. It's gone. Oh no, I was up there. Samui shooting range. All over the island. There's as many shooting ranges here as there are. We're doing there's a boxing gym there. As there are boxing gyms. Put it more to the side, see more of the sea. The 21st, there's a fight on the 21st. A couple of women fighting as well. Do đã thầm mày từng thầm gặp chân đây. We're doing a right up here. There's another, there's a famous place called Hadhai India. It's called the Grandfather and Grandmother Rock, and it's one of the rocks is shaped like a cock, and the other rock is shaped like a boontang. It's a tourist attraction. It's up here to the right. I'm not going down there. I can't drive on it because it's right into the beach, into the sea. It's down there to the right. But that white car's coming out. It's 33 degrees now. Yoga then. Hello, you want taxi? That's a big pharmacy. I'm looking for Monk Donk. There's no point shouting out at the time that they hear the voice that we've gone. Hello, ladies. Have you seen Monk Donk? What the hell? Ugh. Must be looking for Monk Donk. Not concentrating. Ah, he's seen Monk Donk. He gave me a stupid, he just shook his head at me. To say, I know what you're looking for. I'm not going to look, he's off. I bought a white t-shirt. And I'm not going to tell you. Hey, if you want to know, you have to find me, you have to follow me. And I'm out of here, whoosh. You know what, you can get... Right, here we go, go down the strip. On the right place. Go on, see if you can use your brains to navigate your way across the road. Go on, son. I know you can do it. Go on, I know you can do it. Look left, look right, speak to nobody. Move your mouth up and down. Oh. Well done. There's a boxing gym up here called WMC. It's also got a franchise in England, I believe. Thai camp. Can't been here for a while. This is the place where a lot of tourists will probably head to. Tourists will hang out. And the to it either left or right. To it right. Might be. So I can't just zoom out a bit more. You can see more. Every other. It's only massage. One massage. Two massages on the right hand side of the road. It's like the building something here, man. There's a bar there, man, called the London something. See, if you're looking to go on like one of these, you know, go out and do something touristy like travelling, there's loads of like travel shops here where you can book your whole thing. The taxi picks you up, take you to the speedboat, you go out, look at a few islands, whatever you want to do. Well, there's these massage shops here, these are the naughty ones. Doggy there. Shall I shout them? Hello! Have you seen Monk Dunk? Monk Dunk? Monk Dunk, yeah, you see him? Oh, good. I'll come back in a minute. They haven't got a clue what I was saying. They just said yes because they want to drag me in there, suck me dry. I mean, money wise, one of them was a geezer. Could tell with a big Adam's apple. It's funny how it knew where Monk Dunk was. Now I have to wonder what Monk Dunk's been up to. It nodded its head. I said, have you seen Monk Dunk? And they said, head up and down. Yes. At night time, all this is lit up. All these are bars everywhere. This is where you get yourself a bit of a naughty crumpet, if you're that way inclined. This is Lamai. I should be slowing down. What am I bumped into an ex from round here? One of my exes. Oil restaurant bar. Running the wrong way. It's one way street. You don't know? Mamma mia! It's a bit of a seedy part, this road. I'll make your face look like a pizza. You come down here the wrong way. There's a cobra show there. It's going to be the man staring at the cobra. Can you see it? It's got that look of obsession in his face. Extra for a copper. 10 point. Oh, right. There's a fight over there on the 22nd. Looks like a lot of French people. This is a bit of an awkward junction, this. Big blind spot. Dope. Exotic cannabis dispensary. Don't know what they sell there, man. I haven't got a clue. I need to title their stuff a bit better. Of course, full of pharmacies. It's like cannabis shops. Big pharmacy, cannabis shops, pharmacy. So because people are getting sick, more with all this legalised stuff. There's a woman with a Chinese hat on there. Back to the old traffic. I'll read some comments while I'm trafficking. Here and usually here you go, someone. I ain't got enough money to kill someone. But you know, we can set up a GoFundMe if you want. Jimmy to iron somebody out. Need about £1 million to do it, man. Just get a bit of change from that as well. I'm gonna kill this in a minute. I'm in the live. I'm gonna make it dead. Can't be interested in looking at, traffic. I'm just gonna tilt it to the side. Another boxing gym up here called Punch It. They do fight nights as well. This gym. You can watch them live on YouTube as well. Live. Just doing my nutting. You know what? I'm gonna take a shortcut. There's a Punch It gym. I can't swing the camera the other way. A lot of these Muay Thai gyms are not what they used to be. They're proper camps now. They got the gyms, they got the saunas, they got the ice bath, they got the room for rent as part of the gym as well. You can buy the whole package. There's other places, there was all these shops with a little massage and nail shop. Whoa! Dog me just ran out in front of me. It's a bit more scenic, that's a scenic route. I always used to drive a taxi, some of the customers, they used to take the piss sometimes and say, oh, we're going the scenic route. So I put the meter up, I was like, nope. This is just the route. When I was working in England, what's this place here? They used to sell duck fried rice. So that's closed. Really tasty as well. Called Kalnabek. Weed shop there. If you're working too hard, maybe just come out here for a chilled few days, smoking weed in the sun. Well, I'm a bit down this road in a while. Christ, this brings back memories. Remember, there's a big lizard in the river down here. It was like the size of a human. People were coming up to look at it. It was huge, like one of those monitor things. I've been down there in ages. Lamai night market. I didn't know it existed. Am I going the wrong way? I'll find out later. God, I've never been here before. I want to come here. And these are the naughty massages I'm on about. You can tell they don't wear uniforms. Hello, little sexy lady. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Well, some like about 70, you know. Oi, if I go or don't go, just don't stick halfway out on the road. And I can't count how many times I ran into the back of people. They look like they're going to go forward and they just stop. So they look right. I shouldn't have gone forward and bosh, I'm into the back of them. Oh my God, the jugs on that. Wow. That's like an English bird. Oh my God. Have I died and woken up in booby heaven? Oh. That's the good thing about living in a place like this. The women, they really dress down. There's a Muay Thai girl there, 2 Muay Thai girls. It's all the way down the gym. We've got to go to the same gym as them. Or change gyms. Oh, I was looking at the birds you hit in front of me. I just taken that shortcut to be stuck behind the same car I tried to cut in front of. I'm really late. Another boxing gym there. Fight Lab. Oh. Pest control. He's a pest, he's in my way. Oi! Go on son! Oi! Mother! Really annoy me, people like that, man. My kid was walking across the road, these are sort of people that would have them. Probably French. Even if he isn't, I'll just say he is anyway. There's a taxi up there. I bet that's one holding up all the traffic. Oh no. Taxi. Oh no, he's not. He's on my way. They got all that road there. They could pull over to the left. No, just hang right in the middle of the blooming road. Oh. A shooting range up there, man. It's a nice beach, this one, Silver Beach. There's a lot of rocks. You can do a little snorkeling around and stuff. It's a fake policeman there, look. Cardboard cutout of one. I think it was a, what's his name? The one, the old founder of the Sex Pistols, Malcolm McLaren, was it? Something like that. When he was running for mayor of London. I think I'm pretty sure he's dead now, but he was going to make holograms of policemen in London to make people feel safe. But King Livingstone won it at the time. Why are these people like in just 2 lanes? Why? Why won't you overtake him? Doing 30 kilometres an hour. God, jeez, I could walk faster than this. He's all over the place. What the Oh my God, I'm not sure who's more drunk, this taxi or the white car in front. The jet skis out there, man. Car battery in the back's been thrown around when I left it right. This is a normal speed, 68 kilometres an hour. That was just abnormal speeds before, when like 20, 30, taking up 2 lanes. Those are the types of people that cause crashes. Sees out to the right. See Chow Wing in the distance. I don't mind if people want to drive slowly, but when there's 2 lanes like this, it's just like, you know, pull over left so that people need to go, they've got somewhere to go, they can go round you. No, they just go in between both lanes, take them both up. It's called selfish. Well, I'll be selfish too. One of us is going to go to the morgue. It ain't going to be me. There's only room for one. Well, mine, I've got a big car battery in my boot, and because I've been going left, right, it's been swung around the back of the car, probably doing damage. The 21st, there's a fight here. 40,000 baht bet on one of them. I'll kill it once I've just done this, the end of this bit here. There was a big crash here a while ago from a Chinese woman. It was on the dash cam, like the dash cam I got here. They were coming down as the car was coming up at that corner there. And they lost control on their motorbike and went straight into the front of the car. Actually saw their last moment on a dash cam. Which was interesting. They were quite fit as well until they hit the dash cam. I would have given them one, but somebody else got there first. Well, it's okay. Names, places, and dates have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty, and some stories might be completely fabricated. As you see in the background, I'll leave that last image. I can't look at the comments.